What the heck is the matter with people? I'll tell you what's the matter with people. Human beings, just like you and I, are stressed often in a way that they don't even recognize because of, I don't know, let's think. The last year and a half being under a pandemic, which has caused us to be in lockdown in some areas, working remotely in some areas, wearing masks in almost all areas, getting vaccinated, being afraid of vaccinations, not sure which is the right thing to do, political division at an extreme, Afghanistan. I don't know. I could go on and on, right? There's just so many things that are causing so much stress. So the way that it's showing up is when you're on the freeway or expressway and you've got somebody on your tail who's flashing the lights like, right? Or you're that person who's banging their fist on the dashboard and angry at the person in front of you. And sometimes that ends up becoming a shooting, for goodness sakes. We're seeing that more than we've probably ever seen. We've got people that are screaming at each other. We've got people that are out of their minds with flight attendants on airplanes. Like, this is just bizarre. It's like a really bad movie. And so this is a call for civility. And it starts with you, and it starts with me. And what I mean is, it's so easy these days to say those people, whoever those people are out of control. But here's something that I know, and I noticed it today as I was talking to a former client. It was time to get caught up. We were overdue, and I saw him on Zoom, and I just said to him, man, you make me smile. Seeing you in person, seeing you on video, you just make me smile. You just do. You just bring out goodness, and it's a wonderful quality. And he just paused, and he said, man, thank you for that. It's been a rough couple of weeks, and I've been pouring into my team and other people, and it's just nice to have somebody saying something nice to me. So people around you could probably they could probably benefit by being a little bit encouraged or just a kind word. And then those that you run into during the course of the day, at the cleaners in the restaurant and the hardware store, like, just take a moment, make eye contact, smile, tell them you appreciate them, compliment them. This is a cry for civility. We used to be much better at this. But I appreciate that there's all this stress. And yet here's the thing that we know. John Maxwell just wrote a book called Change Your World, and it starts with you. So if you don't like what you're seeing out there, show up differently. And maybe the impact that you have on somebody else causes them to show up differently. And as Andy Andrews told us years ago with the butterfly effect, maybe just the fact that you're showing up with a smile, encouraging somebody, has an impact on somebody else, that has an impact on somebody else, that has an impact on a classroom or a company. We can do better, folks. Let's show up. Smile a little more, encourage a little more frequently. Let's just do a gut check on how we're showing up. Changing the world starts with you. It starts with me.